All right, we're live.
Hello and welcome to Up Is Up, where me and my dad will be talking about sports and mostly life. Mostly sports.
Sports are life in this house, let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. What do you want to talk about first on today's
March
docket?
Madness.
March Madness, it is coming up. March Madness is right around the corner. For those of you that don't know, March Madness is a college basketball tournament that is a huge bracket. A lot of people get into it. Lots of fun.
Let's start with the Tennessee Volunteers.
Okay.
First in the SEC.
SEC, you said it right.
Sorry.
You read it right.
Fifth overall, 14-1 at home.
If you're a bettor, just saying, 14-1 at
By
home.
the way, they've won 5 SEC championships, but have never made it to the NCAA championship.
Well, I mean, hey, could this be their year?
Yeah, I think it could.
It could be their year. Why? Why could it be their year? What has changed to bring so much hype and life to this team?
Well, the main component I can see is their transfer this year, Dalton Connect.
Dalton Connect. All right. Tell us a little something about Dalton Connect.
Well, he's 22 years old and he's standing at 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighing in at a whopping pounds of 205 pounds.
205, huh? Okay. Well, he weighs less than me, but he's taller than me. So.
From transfer Colorado, he attended in. Oh, sorry. I don't think I said his name exactly.
You said his name right. He's from Thornton, Colorado.
Thornton, my bad.
He attended Northern Colorado College. However, he transferred this year to Tennessee and hopes to raise his draft value. And wow, did he ever? Okay? What's he average, buddy?
He's averaged 20.1 points per game and a 5 rebounds per game and a 2 APG,
which is assists per game.
And shooting 47.7. 7 seems to be a popular number.
There are a lot of sevens
percent from the floor. This has been a great addition to the fast-paced Volunteers.
Looking forward to see who has to stand up to this fast-paced team in round one. Should be interesting. Speaking of round ones, you'll all know where I'm circling to, and it will be mentioned as we talk about this team, Purdue.
Woohoo!
All right, Purdue first in the Big Ten, ranked second overall, 15 at home at home this year. Bettors, just throw that out there. Okay,
that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Undefeated at home is pretty good, I'll say.
It's not the Sixers.
All right, so did you know that they've only gone to the NCAA championship one time and have never won it?
I never knew that.
Oh, you hear it like it's such a big name, the Boilermakers over there. But could this be their year?
I mean, they have
only one can win it, first of all. Okay? So
no.
When the brackets come out, we'll talk about that. But they've got the ultimate big on the court. In college anyway, Zach Edey.
So do they do it like the playoffs in football where it's like, or in basketball, like we have the East and the West, and then they all come the East?
Well, they have 4 divisions in the bracket, and it gets shaken up a little bit more than that.
Oh, because I thought it was kind of like that, and then the finals, like the East, the 2 Easts, or like East and West would face each other, and the
kind of. But when the brackets are released, we'll have it on our podcast. Okay, we'll have it on our talk, and we'll explain a March Madness bracket. Maybe the week before they come out, so that if there's anybody new to it and wants to fill one out, maybe they'll understand what they're looking at.
Well, they have what seems to be an ultimate big on the court, Zach Edey.
Edey. I like how you said that.
At 7'4", weighing in at 300 pounds.
7'4". He's got to duck through every doorway. That's got to be so obnoxious. But 21 years old from Toronto, Canada, just bullying his way for wins for his team. I think basketball had to be the way to go for him. Probably too big to play some hockey. All Canadians
too fast.
Let's be honest. However, averaging 23 points per game, 11.8 rebounds per game, and he shoots what, Teddy?
A 62.7%.
Another 7, huh?
Why is always after the dot?
It seems.
Or the point.
Yep.
And then it's like 7.
I guess that's just where they're lying.
I have to go through all the NBA players to see if they're all 7s.
You can have fun with that project, okay?
I'll just have it all
online. Let's keep going.
They have currently are a physical team to watch. Last year they got bounced in round 1 by Franklin
No. Farley
Farley Dickerson.
Dickerson.
Let's hope they've added some more pieces to
Compliment.
complement Edie this year.
Right. It might be their best chance while they have him. He should be a high draft prospect this year for a few NBA teams, in my opinion. But that's all for college basketball in today's talk. Okay, let's circle our way over to the NHL.
Let's turn to the NHL news. They have guys heard a tale of 21-year-old, 6'7", 240 pounds brawler that Rangers went and got. No.
Well, let us clue you in. Matt Remp, born in, hey, look, another Canadian. Plays hockey, though, this time. Has had a big hello into the NHL. In his first few games, what has he done in his first few games brought up from the minors, Teddy?
He's knuckled up with some bruisers from other teams. He fought Nicholas Delilios.
Delorier?
Sorry, that's such a
It's a very hard name to pronounce, yes.
From the Flyers. 3 minutes into the game.
Had a scrap with Matthew Oliver on the Columbus Blue Jackets 2 minutes and 12 seconds into a game. And who else did he fight?
And Matt Martin on the Islanders, 1 minute and 29 seconds. And now it's not just NHL players. He's had a long history of in the minors as well.
This seems to be the skating giraffe has drawn the attention of some veterans in the big league, though. And they just wanted their turn to say welcome. Me personally, I love it. Hockey is a brutal sport, and the fights are just as much a part of the game. They keep us just as involved. And like the fighting or not, it's got us all talking about the NHL. So this bruiser is great for the sport. Agreed?
I agree.
As long as they stay a little friendly about it and they're not cheap shotting each other later in the game. If you watch these guys scrap, they hit each other in the face, pat each other on the butt, and say good fight and sit down in the box for a few minutes.
Well, that's kind of weird, but okay.
Well,
it's NHL.
That's the sportsmanship. But the Rangers seem to be dialing in on something special. They have a good amount of names you'll see to pay attention to. Who are some of those names, Teddy? I just want to see you try to pronounce some of these names.
Chris Kreider.
Yeah, we call him Kreider. The pros call him Kreider. I think he goes by Kreider. That's Kreider. That's Kreider to me.
Artemi Patton.
Artemi Panarin.
And Mike Zibanejad.
That's you almost started it right, but Zibanejad. Yes, Mike Zibanejad.
As I was about to say his last name, you cut me off there.
But quite so many others to follow. They've got a great record this year, and we want to see them stay healthy and keep it put together for a good, fun run into the playoffs. But anyway, so what else have we done today, Teddy? What did we just get back from doing?
Oh, yeah. Family trip to see the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, so we're circling back to some basketball. Okay. Kind of all over the place today.
So let's have a little history class.
All right. You're going to tell us about the Globetrotters since you kind of lied to us last week and just pulled some stuff out of a hat, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you got to do your homework, and that's what this is, huh?
Well, kind of the Harlem Globetrotters aren't my homework, but okay. Organized in Chicago in 1926, this all-black Big Five people talking for sure. A man named Abe Saperstein acquired the team soon after he owned it until his death in 1966. However, circle back in January on 1927, the team debuted.
Very good.
In Hinckley, Illinois. Hinckley, Illinois, under the name of the New York Globetrotters. The name was changed in 1930 to the Harlem Globetrotters to capitalize on culture notoriety. One of New York's African American neighborhoods.
Right. So do you know what capitalize on that means?
I think it means to like make it stand out more.
No, what it means is they changed the name to have a target audience to get them buying in more money, more awareness. You got to think there's only one color in the whole country or world that matters, and that's green for money. The world runs on money.
I thought you were about to say Eagles after you said green.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nope. The world runs on money. But
For a bunch of other things.
so let's keep going with it. So they changed the name, they had their target audience, and now what?
They mounted an impressive record over the next decade and even participated in the first professional basketball championship in 1939. The very next year they won the championship. That's when they experiment with adding a touch of comedy to their games.
Wow, they started that back in 1939, huh?
A man by the name of Inman Jackson was debuted,
Dubbed, like named.
dubbed the title of Clown Prince. In the 1950s, the NBA finally became racially
Integrated.
integrated, meaning they finally got with the times and saw everyone as equal.
Couldn't have said that better myself, buddy. It's absolutely right.
Should never judge somebody.
Never. Unless they're a Cowboys fan.
Go ahead, but whatever. Well, no, because we probably have a Cowboys fan who subscribed.
But when the NBA integrated, this made the brainstorming circuit probably dry up. A lot of talent got pulled up finally, as well deserved as it is.
We saw that tonight.
Yeah, well, it forced the Globetrotters to focus more on the comedy side of things. So I've got a list here of some noted Globetrotters through history. Okay, we've got Reese Goose Tatum, Clarence Wilson, Marquise Hayes, Meadowlark Lemon, and Philly fans, Philly native, will throw this out there with the number 13 retired jersey at the Wells Fargo Center, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain, which, let's just add, he was the first player in NBA history to score 4,000 points in a single season.
Wow. As you said, can you the names you said? I think it was an NBA player's last name I saw. Tatum.
I don't know if there's any relation.
Oh man,
that'd be cool though. Maybe we should look that up this week and try to figure it out.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, we should go with that. But there was also what else did the Globetrotters have that not a lot of sports have?
The first woman to be on the team was named Lynette Woodward.
Shout out Lynette. You go, girl.
Carving history.
Hey, it's impressive.
Maybe we should write a little bit about her next week.
All right, we can look some stuff up and give Lynette her due credit. Absolutely. All right, we got Manny Jackson, was a former player, and he purchased the team in 1993. In the year 2000, the team returned to competitive play with a series of exhibition matches against some top college teams. They were entered into the Namath Memorial Hall of Fame in 2002. Tonight at our game, we saw some cool stuff, which Globetrotters won, just saying. And if you could bet the overhit, not that you can, but what did we see at the game tonight?
We saw Nick Sirianni had a slow dance with number 5 Bulldog.
That was pretty funny that he came over. He stole his shoe, put it in play. Yeah. Oh, it was good. It was good to see Coach
put it in the one player's face. It was funny.
It was funny.
Hey, shout out to their credits.
Good sport, Coach Sirianni, and we're looking forward to getting to see some more interviews with you.
And if any Harlem Globetrotter sees this, shout out to you guys. You guys are very talented.
You guys are awesome. A lot of fun to watch. We were very excited. And congratulations to Sweet Lou Dunbar, number 44, for getting your jersey retired, huh? Now, with retiring jerseys comes records. So since we can talk records, we went back to basketball. Did anyone see LeBron James's left-handed layup last night against the Denver Nuggets?
LeBron
No?
James.
No, nobody? Well, I mean, a lot of those layups look the same, right? Right? I mean, a lot of those layups look identical, right?
Well, some of them try to get fancy, but yeah, they do.
Yeah, sure. But this one was different. You know why this one was different?
No, why?
Well, red alert, buddy. Red alert. First player ever to record 40,000 points in a career. Now, like him or not, he's got the record. And he'll keep putting it ahead this season.
How do you hit 40,000?
You play dominantly for 22 years. Now, for me, there's no debate. Everyone debates Jordan
I thought he was 33.
or
I'm
James.
not gonna lie.
He is. He's played for, no, he's not 33. He's 39.
But you say he plays for 22 years. How old was he when he got drafted?
He didn't go to
18?
college. He came straight out of high school. One of the few. Very impressive.
So that means his brain wasn't fully developed.
Technically, I guess, because that doesn't happen until 25.
Yes.
All right. But for me, a lot of people talk LeBron or Jordan. There's no debate. For me, it's always going to be Jordan. But maybe I'm viewing it wrong. LeBron. Maybe that's LeBron now, huh? LeBron is the GOAT of his era. He's been dominant in his long 22-year career. He will always be remembered as a great. And still 39 years old in this league, may be up there, but he handles business every night when he steps out on the court. So I know it's small, LeBron, but from here at Up is Up, congratulations.
And I want to add a little question real quick. If
Go
anybody
ahead.
knows, if you guys want to tag it in the comments, without using Google, what year did LeBron come into the NBA?
I can tell you of at least 5 of our followers that are going to know that right off the top of their head.
Not you.
Wow, put me on ice like that, huh? All right,
You'd
well,
probably know.
in other NFL or NBA history-making news, what happened?
Where's the number 77?
Literally
Luka.
tonight, right before we went to the Globetrotters
Yep,
game.
played against Philly, unfortunately.
Well, Philly won.
Wait, what?
Philly won that game.
Oh.
But what did Luka do that was so impressive?
Luka, third player in NBA history, has have 3 games in a row with a 30-point triple-double.
All right, so
Dad, can you break down a triple-double for me?
I was actually going to tell you to tell the people what a triple-double is.
Oh, well, good thing you did it because I don't know what that means.
You don't know what a triple... You play basketball.
I'm sorry. What is a triple...
A triple-double is your stat line.
You get
where
3
you
times
have-
as much points as your rebounds?
Nope. You have a double-digit stat line in 3 of the 5 categories. Those categories are points, rebounds, assists, steals, or blocks. Remember how Wemby had a triple-double with 10 blocks the other week? He had a triple-double. Now, Lucas came off points, rebounds, and assists. But impressive.
I'm surprised he didn't hit 40. And I actually have a question for you, Dad.
What?
Because I'm not as beginning at basketball, but did Lucas start on the?
Yes.
He did?
Drafted by the Mavericks and has been there ever since. He is the
I was
face of
always
the
curious
franchise.
about that.
Yes. Well, one more record for this record-breaking weekend.
Flyers broke NHL record for most penalty shots in single season this year.
Yeah.
Now,
how many have they made this year?
It says, how many fingers do you have? 5.
Well, I have 4 fingers and a thumb.
I'm sorry. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you all include that as fingers.
I keep that joke in the
5
database.
made penalty shots in the regular season.
It's pretty impressive. Now, I know 5 seems like a low number, but to be honest, if you've watched an NHL game, you don't usually see penalty shots happening.
I've actually
So,
never seen one.
it's right. It's very rare. So, congrats on that.
I've only seen that in my video games.
A record-setting weekend, huh? So, in the hopes of a record-setting weekend, as you know, we've only got 28 followers. Send this to your friends. Get them to follow us. We're trying to build something special here. Let's try to get to 50 followers.
Kelsey, we need you.
Stop calling out Jason Kelsey. He's not going to see this for
I wasn't
years.
meaning that, Jason.
Oh, you want Travis?
Yes.
Man, both Kelseys are so elite. But from us to you, send us out, buddy.
Thanks for listening. Watching Up is Up. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Up is up.